Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Anime Analysis. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at one of the most intriguing characters in anime, Ayanokoji from Classroom of the Elite. Ayanokoji is known for his incredible intelligence and strategic mind, which he uses to manipulate and outsmart his opponents. But how does he do it? What are the mind games that he uses to come out on top? In this video, we'll be analyzing Ayanokoji's tactics and exploring the psychological games he plays with his opponents. But first, let's take a moment to appreciate how cool Ayanokoji looks in his school uniform. I mean, that guy could make a potato sack look fashionable. Alright, back to business. Ayanokoji is a master of manipulation and uses his intelligence to gain an advantage over his opponents. One of his tactics is to appear weak and unassuming, which often causes his opponents to underestimate him. By playing the role of a timid and unremarkable student, Ayanokoji can gather information and observe his opponents without raising any suspicions. He uses this information to identify his opponent's weaknesses and plan his next move accordingly. It's like that old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Ayanokoji takes this to a whole new level. Another tactic that Ayanokoji uses is to sow seeds of doubt and mistrust among his opponents. By creating a sense of paranoia and distrust, he can cause his opponents to turn on each other and weaken their collective strength. It's like he's playing a game of psychological Jenga, slowly removing the building blocks of his opponent's confidence until they come crashing down. Ayanokoji is also a master of deception, using his words and actions to mislead his opponents and create confusion. He often uses false information and misdirection to make his opponents believe they are in control, only to reveal his true intentions at a critical moment. It's like he's playing a game of guess who with his opponents, but instead of matching up faces, he's matching up their thoughts and emotions. One of the most impressive things about Ayanokoji is his ability to remain calm and collected under pressure. No matter how dire the situation, he always seems to have a plan in place and knows exactly what to do. It's like he's playing chess, but instead of pieces on a board, he's moving the pieces of his opponents' minds. And that's why Ayanokoji always comes out on top. He knows how to play the game better than anyone else. Of course, we can't forget about the fact that Ayanokoji is just a straight-up badass. I mean, have you seen him take down opponents with his bare hands? But let's not get too distracted by his fighting skills. Ayanokoji's true strength lies in his intelligence and strategic mind. So, what can we learn from Ayanokoji's tactics? Well, for starters, it's important to always stay one step ahead of your opponents. By observing and gathering information, you can identify their weaknesses and use them to your advantage. It's also important to remain calm and collected under pressure, and to always have a plan in place. By thinking ahead and anticipating your opponent's moves, you can stay in control of the situation. And finally, it's important to never underestimate your opponents. Just like Ayanokoji, they may be playing mind games with you, so always stay alert and ready for anything. So there you have it, folks. Ayanokoji's mind games in all their glory. I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and if you have any other anime characters you'd like me to analyze, leave a comment down below. Until next time, keep playing the game.